Hi everyone, now I'm going to demonstrate a type of stitching. I'm going to do the cross stitch, which I have in section 1 right here, and on the design sheet it's number 1 on the stitching types. Remember, you want a piece of yarn that is about the length of your arm, and we want to thread the needle. If you can get the yarn through the eye of the needle without the paper, that's fine. You want to make the fishy where we cross it like that. Pinch it, go underneath its head, through its head, pull tight, and you want to do that twice. Pull tight. Now with stitching, I don't need to remove any of the weft threads. I'm going to stitch on top of my burlap fabric. So I still want to start. Here I'm in section 1, so I want to leave a little bit of space at the top. And I'm going to leave a little bit of space up here, and then I'm going to start to stitch in this section here. So I always want to come up from the bottom. And I want to pull until I predict myself running out of string. And on that ugly side, I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to tie a knot. So I'm going to make that fishy, go underneath its head, pull tight. I'm going to do that 2 times to make a bigger knot, so that when I pull on my needle, this won't pull through to the other side. It's caught on that ugly side where all my knots are going to go. So I'm going to flip it over. If you would like, you can draw X's on your burlap for a pattern to follow. And you can make them big or small, but this would be your pattern that you can stitch on top of and follow. So stitching is similar to weaving, as we're going under, over, under, over, under, over, except we're doing it on top of the burlap. So I'm going to go down, swim and dive down. I'm going to pull tight until it makes a nice straight line on that X. And now I'm underneath, so I must come up on top, and I don't want to come up on the same spot. I want to move over a little bit. Pull nice and tight. Oh, I went down in the same spot. See how it came off. I'm going to try that again. Let's go back down. I'm going to come up from underneath, a little bit more over that time. There we go. And I'm going to go back down on that X to complete the one diagonal line of the X. So that's completed. Now I need to come up from underneath over here to do the other side. Pull tight, dive back down for that beautiful shell, come back up from the bottom in a new spot, dive back down, pull nice and tight. Now I'm on the back. If I flip this over and take a look and see what it looks like, it doesn't look like an X. That's okay, it is the back. You can see where I moved over right there. That's fine too. I'm on the back, it doesn't matter what this side looks like. So now I need to come up on my new X over here from underneath, so I can't see that line. I'm gonna come up, dive back down towards the middle of my X. I'm underneath, so I got to come up from underneath, dive back down, and again I want to move over from underneath, not from the top. So I'm going to move over to the other diagonal line of my X to finish it. That, then I'd move over to this one. Let me finish that and I'll catch you when I'm done.